Hello everyone, and oh god, there goes my phone. Yeah, let's just turn that down a little bit. Oh no, that's the wrong thing. Um, what was I gonna say? Yeah, as always, in the beginning of the episodes, I like to talk a little bit and then start playing the game. And I want to talk about today, as in to say that the shit that I had to deal with this week, and yeah, you can call me a whiny little baby, but the shit that I had to deal with this week is unbelievable, and it's been sidetracking me from doing well, my hobby, which is this. I like doing this. It's not meant to be a big thing. I just like it when people interact and things like that. And a lot of the time, I get sidetracked and there's no schedule, and it becomes a bit of a pain to get things going and have things working properly. And my significant other was saying that sometimes it just happens. You can't always control it. And I was like, yeah, I'm not too worried about it. And I thought I had some time to myself to have a break because I got pissed off with the PlayStation 4 keep gonna jinx it again, but crashing. So I came up with a thing that I'm just gonna say now. If this crashes more than twice, I'm just not streaming it. The stream is meant to last at least 8 hours, but sometimes I get tired. But now I'm gonna stick to 8 hours on the schedules. The reason for this, it gives me something to do while I have nothing else to do. You could be saying, "Oh, look for a job," and stuff like that. I lost my job quite recently, and I was like, okay, well, you know what? I'm just going to do this for fun and entertainment purposes only. Um, that's what, ah, that's what my channel's about. And I've been dealing with this fucking bullshit for the last couple of weeks, where everyone's like, oh, you should just go find another job. And I'm like, okay, I'll go find another job. That's what I'm doing right now. I'm looking for another job. And like, oh, why do you do YouTube then? You trying to get money for that? And no, I'm not trying to get money for YouTube. Never have been trying. I just want to sit here and have fun. That's it. I have nothing better to do with my time, so I thought I'd do better things with my time. And instead of sitting there feeling grumpy with myself and depressed all the time, I thought I'd try and instigate myself. Apart from that, I'm gonna get into this game. So, as far as last time, the game kept fucking crashing, and now I'm gonna sort it out so the game doesn't fucking crash. Um, Hopefully, the game doesn't fucking crash. Um, Other than that, so you support me, I support you back as much as I can. The last couple of weeks have been kind of a head turn for me, and I've been sitting there thinking about a lot of things, and my mind likes to wander when I'm not working, and it's a tragic thing sometimes in my mind. But a lot of people don't understand depression very well, and it upsets me that not a lot of people know how to deal with it. And the reason why I'm just sitting here now and I'm just talking, it might annoy you if you watched this in the past and stuff like that, but it's not about annoying you. It's actually to talk about what I deal with most of my life. And I've dealt with a lot of poop and crap, and it's just been annoying for the last couple of days. Reason being is everyone. You got some people that believe in depression, and you got some people that don't. And me and my doctor were like, okay, well, you don't seem like you're depressed. It seems like there's something more wrong with you. And I asked the question, why was that? And he just said, that we don't know what could be wrong with you. The best thing to do is go talk to a psychiatrist. Now we talked to the psychiatrist. The psychiatrist declared that I was depressed. It's just a different type of depression, and a lot of people always misunderstand what some depressions are. And what my depression is to do with is I like to be left alone. I don't like to instigate with other people. I don't like to do certain things. And like most of the time I won't ask for help, but in actual words I do ask for help. The only difference is there's some things I don't need help with, and there's some things I do. So I'm a little bit bitching at the beginning of this episode, so just bear with me on it. Um, so I had to deal with something with my own parent, because I only have one parent. I don't have a dad anymore, sadly. But my biggest problem is that she says that she always wants to help me, but I always refuse it. And the reason why I always refuse it is because she buys me stuff to make sure that I can carry on living and things like that. And it's that going on for years. And she used to just buy me stuff and things like that, and said that was the only way that she could help me. And I said to her, but it wasn't the only way you could help me. I'm a stubborn asshole, which means I just need someone to be stubborn back. And she realised that it wasn't the fact that I didn't want help and I didn't want anyone helping me. It's the fact that I didn't want to bring them down to my level. I don't want people to help me if it means putting themselves in my situations. Now, for the last 7 years of my fucking life, and I'm not even kidding, the last fucking 7 years of my life has been I do it all on my own. And the reason why I've always done it on my own is because I didn't want people coming down to my level and helping me. I would go help myself so they didn't have to bother with me. And most of the time I stayed out of the way because my brother, who's at least 3 years older than me, needed a lot more help than I did. He had a lot of problems of his own, and they're not up for discussion. Alright? And I'm feeling the fact that what my mum didn't understand, and it took her only about last year to start noticing that I was staying out of the way, because I actually said it to her. I only stayed out of the way because I could see that she had things to deal with. And ever since she's had my little sister, that's when she started noticing that I stayed away. But I also said to her, I'd rather not be a problem for her, because if she helps me, how is she meant to help my little sister all the time? My little sister needs more help than I do. Why? Because I don't want to be helped? No. It's because I actually do feel like my sister needs a lot more engagement than I do. And that's always been a problem for them, if you get what I mean. I don't want my mum helping me. She's got a life to go live. She has a new lover, she has a child, she's happy with her life, and I'd rather not get in the way of that and allow her to, saying allow, but in actual fact, it's not allowing. It's more of, I'm saying, I'm not going to get in your way, I want you to be happy. If I suffer, I suffer. I help others, I help other people around me, I help the community, I help other people. Most of the time people tread in my face and say a lot of things and say I don't do much, but the question is, do you think you do either? And that is always my question. There's a lot of people who always don't see what happens behind closed doors, and my biggest problem towards a lot of people is if you do suffer from depression, it's not always the same as yours. It's not always the same as anybody else. Everyone's struggles are completely different, and all you can do is sit there and support them in any way you can. The one thing I've always said is my hardest thing is when I got a job, I can keep it. But the problem is I lost my job. Yeah? And if you don't support that person and you don't want them around you anymore, or you just see no use for them because they're down and depressed and you don't want to be down and depressed, you're basically doing what I do, is saying I want you to go be happy. But when you're working and stuff like that and you're like, well, I don't want to be like you, I have no need for you anymore, you're not bringing anything in, you're not doing anything. If you straight away stop supporting that person because they're struggling through that time of their need, that basically means that you just don't give a shit. And that's what's always been my problem towards a lot of people, is sometimes, yes, it will be a struggle, yes, it is a bit frustrating, but if you sit there and support them, they'll eventually find a job and you eventually have a great life. And that's why I always turn around and say to people that they never understand other people and how they work until they do. Yes, some people are arseholes, some people are dickheads, some people are just always seem like they're acting up for no reason. But sometimes some people need that little bit of help in their own little world. And a lot of people do turn around and say to me, I don't seem depressed, I don't seem down, I'm always laughing, I'm always having fun. But the problem is, I'm not always having fun, I'm not always happy. Sometimes I just don't want to do things and wake up anymore or anything like that, and I have to motivate myself to do it. And I've always done things on my own, and a lot of people say it's a really good thing, and it can be also be a very bad thing. You got the pros and cons of it, and I'm pretty much done with the whole concept of people not really thinking of others. And back in the past, and I mean like, I'm saying about probably about, I'd say about about 5 all the way going about quite a while back, people used to support each other and help each other. And now it's becoming a whole speed fest of killing each other, not giving a shit about each other, and if you have money, you're appealing. And I've never really had a good amount of money constantly all the time. I've had some money and I've been happy about it, and I've never squandered anybody. I've always treated other people. I've always done things for other people. And when I haven't had money, I've always supported people still through dealing with my own depression. I've always dealt with other people's problems and helped them to succeed in what they want to do, to move them forward in life. And I just don't see the absolute point in some people. They ignore what's important and just want to go for what they want. And I've noticed there's a lot of good people out there and there's a lot of bad people. And I've been doing YouTube for a lot longer than this. I've had different channels before, and they've all been a failure. I had my own problems. I caused my own problems. I'm not happy with them. And there are some very mean people out there. And a lot of groups that I've been with have been horrible and nasty. There's some very nice. There's one that I'm with right now, and it's very nice. We just talk. That's all we do. And it's just nice to interact with other people. Yeah, we don't know each other properly, but that's the difference between talking over the internet and talking like face to face. Face to face is more interaction, more understanding. I just gotta say thank you for your time. I'm done with this bullshit, and to be honest with you, I think everyone else is. So I'm gonna sort out the rest of this world. I'm gonna continue from where it was, from where the game crashed again, and we're gonna continue like normal. My biggest problem right now is I think a lot of people misunderstand a lot of people, and that's always been my problem. Anyway, back to what I actually want to do. Bloody Coke. Well, it's not Coke, it's Pepsi, but I haven't had a good Pepsi in a while. So, back to this game. Something I haven't played in a while. So what was he doing? Wow, we're making crops and cows go moo. So, today I am going to build a world that's fantastic. No, not really. I'm gonna build a world where everybody dies. Oh, apparently I'm getting a bonus constantly right now. So I want to make the defense at least about 40. Let's go for 50 actually. Just want to make sure everyone's like good on defense and stuff. Yeah, we got 50. That'll do. So, today is a day of happiness and love. What else was I gonna say? A farm run by ghouls. No, I haven't. So, I want to look at this for a second. Apparently there's like HP recovery, but this is even better. Expert lockpicking. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to travel back to Let's have a look, shall we? To the map. We're actually going to travel all the way back down to here. Yeah, I know. We're going back there again? Oh, but you already did it once. That's why I'm doing it again, because, you know, screwed up last time. I do want to explore all over here. And then I'm going to finish off with the, what's her name? I hope to finish off with Piper as soon as possible, if I can, and continue the game from there. So, it's just like I'm saying, there's a lot of problems with a lot of people lately, and I do get it. Am I? Shut up. This is Rad's there. I should really use right away.
Success until someone threatened their life. Me?
You know what? I'll come back to that in a second. Let's actually go heal up properly. Back over where we want it. Yeah. Let's go heal up properly while we're doing right away and stuff. Go have a sleep properly and use the right away properly. And eat while we're there, actually, that's a good point. Yeah, I got some food, I think I can get rid of some of this. And let's go to sleep. Let's actually sleep for a good while. Make it a little bit in between the time zones. Ah, it's been a long day. It really has been a long day. Not even that late. No, I really feel like shit. This will cheer me up anyway. It's been ages since I had a good stream. Alright, so we leave it like that time. So what have I got for food? Grilled breakfast egg. Still hungry. Properly fed. And I'm just gonna eat one more. And then we'll pump. What infections do I have actually, now that I think about it? Maybe I don't want that. I want, yeah, require more sleep. Increases chance of getting sick. Okay. That's fine for now. Let's pop an autosave so I don't have to do all that again. Well, at least I've got more food. What guns do I have on me? Sniper rifle. I don't think that's actually going to be useful right now, actually, now that I think about it. Let's go back to where I was and loot that place. Maybe you might get lots of stuff out of it. I doubt it. Oh, we got skulls. Actually, that's really good. I'll take the moon monkey. Oh. You little poop. No, we've got some pretty good stuff actually. Wouldn't that be better off on the wall? Expert. Ooh. Bit further down? No. Bit this way. A little more up? Nope. A little more down. Really? There we go.
Nice.
I'll take the dog roll. And take all of this. And get out of it. Oopsie daisy. Well, at least we're making it way to where we need to get to anyway. Let's see now. Right away. Would be a good idea. And then I can eat something in a little while. Recover the HP. If I can remember to do it. Probably not. I think we're pretty good on our guns actually. Might be a good idea to actually restock the ammo.